everybody, this is my attempt at making some shackles for the Abrams. The plastic ones that came with the trumpeter kits, they're too brittle and they fall off, so you're going to lose them. So I found these shackles from, what are they called? It's really bad printing. Prime Miniatures, 15 by 11 by 4. They may be a little bit thick, but I think it might be the best I can do. I'll have a go at these. If not, I might try and find some Panther ones. There's a chap called Barry C on RC Tank Warfare did that one. He looked quite convincing. So I'm going to heat this up now. I'm going to annul the brass so that it gets softer, so I can use my jig to bend it round. All right. Let me just show you annealing. Hi everybody. I'm just going to show you how to annul the brass. It's where you heat it with a blowtorch. I've got a Dremel, but you could probably get away with the ones that your wife uses for the creme brulee. Always do it so that the blue part of the flame is touching the brass, because that's the hottest part, and then you just wait until it gets really hot, and it should make the brass more malleable, or you can bend it easier. And I would use that forming jig that I got here to try and turn it into those shackles. This might work, it might not, we'll see what happens. You can see the metal's going bright red. So hopefully this means this will get a lot softer to bend. That's what it looks like. I might have to get some Panther ones like Barry C, so I'm not sure these will do the job. We'll have a look. Right, now just wait for that to cool down. Just take a bit of time. So I'll do this in a minute, I'll show you when shaping it. Annul it, and first of all, bend these out to a certain degree of an angle. I'll show you which. So bend them that way after they've been annuled, so that when you squeeze the horseshoe into the former, they come together at a level point, and hopefully it doesn't go out of line so much. I'll quickly show you what I mean. So there we go. So the ears are bending out a bit. Just a little pair of pliers I do it. You've got to be slightly careful because you don't want to snap it. Brass will snap even if you've annuled it sometimes. It's quite thick brass, this is. So that, and then we form it around here, another piece of brass that's in a diameter that we need. So let me just stick that on and I'll quickly show you. And then you shape it onto the mould, which is this, until those two hopefully come together. Be careful when you're doing it, do one side at a time, because otherwise you'll get one side higher than the other, which is what you don't want to happen. Okay, I'll show you when that's done. And here it is shaped onto the mould, and then just the final touch is hopefully, if you've got some little nippers, you then just get it to there and there, and then just give it a final tweak to try and get that horseshoe shape in. You might then have to get it off, put it back in the vise, and open these up to a bit more of a, bring the angles around this way a bit more, but I'd annul it again before you do that, before you snap it. Alright, so I think that looks, here's the other one, and here's the kit one. So it's not completely accurate, but it's better than nothing, because there's nothing else on the market for the Abrams, which I find quite bizarre because it's quite a common tank. Anyway, I'll finish this up and I'll show you. I'll show you a bit when I put it back in the vise to open those jaws up a little bit again. What you got to try and do is when you open these up is not to open up the shape, it's just to bend these out. You know, these bits out so they're level. So I've just put it in the chuck. Come on, focus. And then I'm just going to heat them again before I bend them, because I don't want them snapping off. Alright. Then you get a pair of pliers and just bend them out a little bit again. So let me show you that when it's finished. There we go. So I've bent the back out again, and literally just with these pair of pliers. But make sure it's gripped in the vise really well. All right, I've got to do one more thing on both of these, which is bend them at a slightly different angle. If you look at this, I don't know how really proper it is, but can you see they're sort of bent at that angle? Do you see? So I don't know if that is the same in real life, but that's the part I'm copying, so that's what we're going to do. Wish me luck. Right, I thought I'd just show you all the bits that I got from Prime Miniatures. They're quite good. These are the shackles. Now you can see that they're a completely different shape, aren't they? With these pin shackles or pin locks at the top. This is the trumpeter kit one. So, but they're so delicate and breakable. I didn't mean to do this for ages, so I'm glad I lost one. There's the little bolts that you can do to put them on with. So it's one M1A2 open hex nut. It comes with 10. These, I'll show you what I've done with those in a minute, but Abrams sometimes have these shaped pins that go through the shackles. And then if you don't want that, they sell the bolts as well that go on the other side, which make it look like normal ones. These are the tools that I just used, really. So the big pliers to squeeze it down onto where I need to. The little ones for doing small bendy work. And these ones to finally shape it as much as you can into the horseshoe shape. This is my Dremel blowtorch thing. But like I say, you can use the ones that you get for cooking. They're just as good, as long as you've got a blue flame. A blue flame means it's hot. I suppose you could even do it on your kitchen hob if you have a gas hob. I don't know if it'll work on a normal hob, I'm not sure. So that. And then there's the forming tool, which is just some, I'll put the diameter of this in the description box. And then this is a vise, which is always good to have. It's a Rolson one, it's really cheap. You get like $5.99 I think on Amazon. And you can't be without them really. So all's that. So, and this is what they look like on the tank. And that's what those little things are for. Now, I think that's as close as I'm going to get them. I don't think I'm going to get any better than that. I don't know whether to try the Panther ones that Barry C on RC Tank Warfare said. I think these are all right. I don't think I'm breaking copyright if I show you this. So if you look there, I think they're pretty much okay. I'm happy with that anyway. And once they're painted, they'll look a bit thinner. They might just be a smidge thick, but I can live with that. So, yeah. Oh yes, and I forgot to film, didn't I, being a silly idiot? I have slightly bent these forward. It's a bit scary, and I haven't done as much as on the trumpeter kit part, but yeah, I've done it as much as I felt safe to do. So they hang like that. So I'm kind of pleased with those. I'm going to cut the bolts ever so slightly shorter, but I can do that when it's off, when I'm painting them. So yeah, so there we go. And yeah, that's the old Abrams. I've got to still weather this and put the decals on, and I'm going to do another video on that because I found some excellent decals for this from AliExpress of all places in 1/16. It's hard in these 1/16 tanks to find decals and stuff because nobody makes it. But I am surprised nobody makes these cleats, horseshoe cleats from the Abrams, because the Tamiya one needs it. If you're doing a trumpeter 1/16 kit, a static kit, they need it. The Heng long ones need it to make them look better. So I don't know, it's a bit strange. I thought there'd be more stuff. So anyway, fellas, look, I hope this made sense, this tutorial. If you liked it, please like it, and if you want to subscribe, that would be fabulous. Yeah, my channel's finding it a bit hard at the minute. It's just, sometimes just happens, doesn't it? It was that one I put 1,000 subscribers. Oh wow, that really smashed me to pieces. Don't you love the YouTube algorithm? But anyway, I'm sure it'll come back again. As long as I keep releasing stuff that people find vaguely interesting, I think it'll be all right. I think you find this vaguely interesting. Oh, wait a minute, maybe you don't. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, and this is what it looks like with the actual trumpeter shackle. So I think they're pretty close, and I think it looks all right. Look, have a lovely evening wherever you are. I think I'm releasing this on Friday, so I hope you have a nice weekend. And I'll see you soon. And I've got to get on with finishing that thing off and weathering it, sort of thing. Oh, sorry, it's my other sad hobby. So yeah, there we go. Right, have fun. Oh, and this book is the MiG M1A2 set, the Abrams main battle tank. Very useful. If you want to get this, get this. If you're making a Abrams kit, it's got lots of stuff in it. I mean, there's loads of stuff on the web, but it's just nice to have a book you can pick up to when you're doing work. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. Have a lovely day. I'm not going to put my ugly mug on this because, you know, I think this is probably also why my YouTube channel is dying. People have seen me now, and it's just, I can't stand it. Like Medusa. Everybody's turned to stone. Sorry, right. Anyway, have a nice evening. Bye-zy.